Welcome back to the Super 16 Sports Final. We had some major news coming from Williams Valley ahead of this week's game against Marian Catholic.
Yeah, a big shocker as head coach Steven Sadesti steps down after leading the Vikings to 2 district titles in his 2.5 seasons with the team. Will the shakeup have any effect as they go on the road against the Colts? The Vikings off to a quick start into this one, leading 28-3. Quarterback Brady Schomper weaving his way in and out of the Colts defense. He'll go 34 yards for a Williams Valley touchdown. They lead 35-3. Marian Catholic with the ball. Turpak trying to hand it off, but it's a fumble. Schomper dives on it. Williams Valley recovers. Later in the third, play action. Schomper throwing it deep and downfield to Bryce Zielinski. He picks up a gain of 40. On the same drive, Trayvon Bear going right up the middle and still on his feet. He'll gain 25 and he's downed at the 2-yard line. On the next play, Bear bangs it on home. Touchdown for the Vikings. Williams Valley cruises to victory 56-10 over Marian Catholic.
Staying in Schuylkill County, a short ride away, Nativity BVM hosted 16th ranked Minersville. First quarter, Minersville quarterback Dante Carr rolling to his right, fires a long ball to Peyton LaPointe, and it's caught. He's in the end zone for a 21-yard touchdown, and the Miners are up 7-0. Carr dropping back. He sends a moonshot to LaPointe again, who is wide open and strolls into the end zone. It's a 68-yard touchdown, and the Miners lead 14-0. Still in the first, Carr on the keeper, up the sidelines, crashing through defenders for a 24-yard pickup. Then in the second quarter, Carr lost one, 30 yards to Ty Atkinson. The sliding catch into the end zone for the touchdown. Minersville with a 34-0 shutout victory over Nativity. And some action from Monroe County. Pleasant Valley hosting Pocono Mountain East. First quarter, Pocono Mountain East with the ball on the Bears 33. CJ Surfa scrambles to pass. He finds Kevin Davis wide open. He takes it down to the 9 for a first down. Then Cardinals on 4th and goal from the 2. Amari Green with the direct snap and the keeper. He gets the touchdown, and it's 7-0 PM East. Second quarter, Pleasant Valley from their own 28-yard line. Jackson Haynes looks to pass, but it's intercepted by Amari Green at about the 40-yard line. Pocono Mountain East rolls over Pleasant Valley, 28-0, the final.
And here are some other scores from around District 11. Schuylkill Haven, number 2 Schuylkill Haven, a 72-0 win over Pine Grove. Tri-Valley gets a 42-7 win over Mahanoy area. And Pocono Mountain West with a 49-25 win over East Stroudsburg South. And just in case you missed it last night, Blue Mountain and North Schuylkill, the only Thursday night game this week. In the first quarter, the handoff is to Luke Miller. Miller races to the end zone on a 34-yard run to give the Spartans a 14-0 lead. They'll elect to go for 2, but Blue Mountain's Reese Miller had other plans. He gets the stop, and it stays 14-0. Blue Mountain now on a drive of their own. Cohen Kirby finding David Renninger down the field for an Eagles touchdown. It's now 14-7 at the end of 1. North Schuylkill's quick offense is difficult to stop, though. Luke Miller taking the handoff right up the middle of the defense. He's tough to catch. North Schuylkill with an explosive performance on offense. The Spartans coming away with a 42-21 win.
Number 15 Pittston area is in first place in Division I in the Wyoming Valley Conference. They have the chance to go undefeated in their division with a win over Hazleton area. The Cougars with only 1 win this season. Pittston area head coach Paul Russick has some star talent making their mark on the program. First drive for the Patriots, Paulie Ferratino fakes the handoff, rolls out and throws it to his trusty receiver Lucas Lepresto, who on this opening drive becomes Pittston area's all-time reception leader, but he wasn't done. He completes the drive from the Wildcat with a 3-yard touchdown to break the record for rushing touchdowns as the Pats lead 7-0. Then Hazleton looking to respond. Connor Bacon with the ball. Victor Narsavage gets a hand in there, strips the ball loose. Narsavage recovers, and the Patriots take over. Then watch this play. Could be a play of the week contender. Lepresto somehow catches the ball on his hip. The ref called pass interference, but the catch was complete and Pittston is deep in Cougar territory. Brody Spindler rumbles his way into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's 14-0 Pittston. Second quarter now. Patriots back in Cougar territory from the 6. Ferratino finds John Jaddis in the front of the end zone. The size matchup making it an easy tutty, and it's now 21-0. Hazleton worked their way into Pittston territory, but watch Malcolm Blackshear take down quarterback J.J. KJ Lantigua from the blind side. Pittston area wins the Wyoming Valley Conference Division I championship with a win over Hazleton, 49-13.
What a great win for Pittston area, and a pink out tonight at Mid-Valley. The team sporting pink uniforms for breast cancer awareness against Scranton Prep. The Spartans trying to score before halftime, but the fourth down throw fails. Prep goes into the half ahead 21-0. Mason Vanaski taking the handoff, but he's met by a host of Cavalier defenders. The defensive line wreaking havoc all day. Still in the third, quarterback Brett Yanoski's pass is complete to Josh Carroll. He turns upfield and picks up a first down for the Spartans. They'll keep the drive going. Yanoski aims for Dylan Sarnoski, and he drags his feet to stay in bounds. That catch is good. Prep wasn't giving up much, though. The pressure getting to Yanoski again. Vanaski makes the catch, but he's immediately dropped by the Cavaliers for another big loss. They spend the quarter trying to score, but to no avail. Prep adds a touchdown on one play. Braden McPartland taking it in to make it 27-0. The kick makes it 28-0. Prep would add one more, and that brings us to our final score. Prep wins it 35-0 over Mid-Valley.
Here are some other scores from around District 2. Number 9, Wyoming area with the shutout win over Lake Lehman, 28-0. Abington Heights getting a win over Wallenpaupack, 31-14. And number 10, Lakeland continues to roll, 40-14 over Western Wayne.
And just to our south in the Lehigh Valley tonight, Philadelphia Eagles wide receiver Jahan Dotson was honored at his alma mater. The video of the ceremony was shared with us courtesy of WFMZ. The Nazareth School District retired Dotson's jersey during the ceremony at halftime of the football game against Bethlehem Catholic. After his high school career, Dotson played for Penn State before being drafted by the Washington Commanders in 2022.
Penn State is coming off a tough loss to UCLA, but needed to leave the bad vibes on the West Coast in preparation of hosting Northwestern.
Yeah, plus a look at the local college football lineup and our sports finale when we come back on the Super 16 Sports Final.